now. Do I have to double click go live on YouTube again?
Jealous.
Yes. So
I have to do it like 3.
what I've done is I've actually completely logged out from Streamlabs and just put in the key that it gives you for the stream if you've already scheduled it.
How are you doing
Does that
today,
key
Al?
change every time?
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
That's the issue I had too.
It's just irritating, isn't it? It's just an extra step that we take.
Yep. Because then you have to hit go live on your streaming software and then also hit go live on the YouTube site itself.
Thank you. I have been torpedoed. Fuck.
And then you can just keep open the YouTube studio if you want. I mean, I don't know if that's what you prefer to have open or not, but
Clicking start streaming. Clicking.
where's
go
the
live.
squirrel come from?
Option.
Me.
Are you serious? Is it not going to make me click go live on YouTube this time? Is it just
So
going to be like
no, what I had to do is I hit go live on
stars?
my thing and then just
I just hit
refreshed it.
on OBS.
Yeah.
I've not even do that. I just hit it on OBS and it's worked on YouTube this time. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. So everyone, welcome to another section of Curse of Strahd. Unfortunately, we are a player down this evening, but we shall carry on nevertheless. At the end of the last session, the party had just finished visiting the priest Donovich and was informed they had to return at dawn to bury the body of... Oh, what's his name? I should get better at taking notes, I really should. Irina's dad. Okay, you need to return in the morning to bury Irina's dad. The party left the church and returned to the... Oh my god, why is my brain just...
We returned back to the
I'm trying to remember the family name. Yeah, returned back to the manor of... My brain. The whole thing going down yesterday has absolutely fried me.
Yeah.
Ismark's house, yes.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. It seemed a bit stressful yesterday.
And
Yeah.
So everyone has had a long rest. You have all been
let me double check my stuff.
awoken in your respective rooms by Irina and her brother.
okay, yes, that's right.
And Irina and Ismark have come and got you all up and gathered you together to head back up to the church. So, where do we want to go from here?
I'm going to ask Ismark and Irina if they want to set off straight away, or if there's anything they want to give as like last gifts before their father's funeral.
I don't think we have anything to really do as last rites. Usually the priest will just handle that, I think. So, Elliot's going to step forward, and I'll come with you and assist you all with the burying and whatnot. Once that is over, I will be returning here. I would appreciate it very much if you wouldn't mind carrying on without me to take Irina to safety.
We will help you where we can.
Yeah. Might as well, right? We made it this far.
So they're just going to linger around by the door and till anybody's ready to move off. Oh, it's being funny. Do you want, I'll delete that if you want to drag yourself a fresh one over from the side, see if that helps.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna need to do the same.
Cool.
A boosh. There we go. All right. So where are we going? Back to the church, right?
Yeah, let's get going.
I would very much like to deal with this issue with my father.
We understand. We're here to help as much as we are able to.
Then,
Take the lead and start walking up towards the church.
yeah, the town in the morning is equally as dark and lonely as it was in the previous times. Is
Do we still
very few
hear?
people around.
Do we still hear Mary crying from her house?
She's just like lightly sobbing, but you can still hear her. She's still sheer despair at the loss of a daughter.
Are we going to the
Lost.
church or are we going to the
Okay.
cemetery?
You just read my mind.
As you reach the church, Donovich meets you all outside and gestures to you all to follow him round the back, and he takes you over to a plot.
Oh, okay,
Next
this
to it.
is the church.
Next to it are a few shovels. He has. He's just one man. He hasn't been able to dig the hole yet or anything like that. So he leads you around. I'm far too old. My body is too weary. I haven't eaten in days at the actions of my son, or the loss of my son, as I should say. I would be very much appreciative if you wouldn't mind helping me out now. And he's going to reach for a shovel, and anyone that wants to help him, I suppose we can roll some strength checks.
All right, here we go. Strength check it is.
Oh, no.
Watch me get a natural one and hit myself with a shovel.
Let's go.
And then he clicked the wrong thing again.
First crit
This one.
of the day.
Everyone's digging.
Did not do that.
What's going on, everybody?
Whoa, you noisy motherfucker. Sorry, I clicked something on my middle screen to try and get a stream up, and it was very loud. It was like, what's happening? Anyway, so yeah, you all managed to dig the hole very, very quickly, and the body is lowered. Donovich says an extended prayer to the Lord of Light. It is, bear with me,
Was it the sun god?
the Sun God. You are correct. I had all these bits open earlier, and it looks like at some point I've closed.
I do that all the time, don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Now we're worrying.
There is no need. Everything is fine. So yeah, everybody's buried. The rites are spoken.
Okay.
No sooner is that finished than Ismark thanks you all one more time before taking his leave and returning back to the mansion to basically take over from what his dad was doing and do his best to run what's left of this town.
Wait, aren't we supposed to get paid?
Irina will hand you a bag of gold coins. How much is in there? How much we thinking?
I do not know.
There's like 100 gold coins in it, I guess. That's me making shit up on the fly.
So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many players do we have? 4? 5?
But not today, so technically
4.
20 each, but someone would have to keep the 20 for our missing companion. If we decide to give it to him.
I'll hold on to it. Why not?
So
Yeah, I'm
why
just gonna
20
divvy out
gold?
everyone's shares, so everyone gets 20 gold.
Thank you.
So,
I'm
Excellent.
gonna ask Serena, like, are you, how are you feeling about your, move from this town to the next?
I'll be honest, I'm a little worried, a little scared. My memory of recent's been a little bit vague and popping in and out. But it's what should be best, I imagine. I get strange feelings in this town. I've never really felt at home here.
That's understandable. We wish you well on your new adventure.
We're going with her. We have to take her.
Yes, but I can still say words to make her feel comfortable.
She'll be fine.
You'll be okay with us.
She's got a big turtle and a big barbarian to help protect her. She's fine.
Oh,
And
but
she's
what,
got...
we chopped liver?
No, she's got a little hair to play with, and she's got some nice music from Bobby.
I'm gonna
a play
calm
toy,
her.
am I?
Overhearing your discussion, the priest is going to pipe up and state the best place to take Arena to safety from here would probably be either the town of Valaki over the far end of the forest, or up to the village of Krez, where the abbey should be able to provide a sanctuary. But I must go back and continue to try and pray, and hopefully
Thank you for your
relieve my son.
services today, Father. Irina, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to go to the Abbey or Valekia?
I'm not really sure. I've always been assured that the Abbey was not only safe but also protected. But I hear the town of Valaki has a great defense and plenty of people there that don't seem to be as influenced by Strahd. Everyone that's left here went to Valaki, so
Would you have any friends in Valekia? Did any of your friends move there?
I've never really had many friends, but I probably see a familiar face or two.
Go turn around to everyone. Which way would you guys think we should go?
Well, I was initially thinking the Abbey, just because their religion might be able to protect from Strahd, but if she's saying the rest of this village went to Valaki, that might be the best shot.
But the other thing is, do you think the Abbey would be a smart idea for her, given her circumstance?
We was assured though that the right to confirm the transition was not practiced. But it is a risk, and I'm not quite sure if we should be willing to take it.
The issue with Valaki was she's still technically able to be got by Strahd. Where the Abbey sounds more protected. But we also don't know how far his reaches really are in this place.
I mean, if there's less populace around, it might keep his eye from there for a period of time at the very least.
What do you
What are
guys
you
think?
thinking, Drek?
Got a bad time to cough. If we're not going to carry her around with us all the time, obviously out of earshot of her. Yeah, maybe drop her off in the city, see what the situation is, and then maybe go to the abbey afterwards.
That
Right.
sounds like a good plan.
Alright, so
Let's take
city
the
it
boat.
is.
Who wants to go to the city?
I mean, preferably the city. I just don't know if it'd be smart.
I think the city might be a good idea, at the very least, to gather information, like Drek said.
Yeah.
If we feel it's not safe, we can always move up to the abbey afterwards.
I think your new home's set.
Yeah.
Oh well, which one are we heading to?
I think we're going to
Okay.
go for Valeki.
Yes.
Awesome. I will just pop home real quick and grab some things, and I will meet you back at the
We can
crossroads
come.
of the main road in town.
We can come help you if you need.
I
Yeah,
just
so
need
you
to
sure
grab
you
a
don't need
couple of
an
things.
escort?
No, this is my hometown. I should be fine.
All right.
She kind of skitters off on her lonesome to go grab some bit. but she won't be long if you all. So, intend meet point, yeah, where Bobby's put herself. That's the
Yeah,
that's where Irina will meet you all.
I'm be slowly playing loot.
when that goes on, I'm gonna kind of move back down the thing and try and like hide myself slightly in between the things and try and keep an eye towards the manor.
Yeah, you just
It's
see
like
her
probably around
kind of
there.
keep running. Yeah, you just see her carry on running, and she pops inside. And no sooner does she pop in, does she come back out. But for the 3 people that have stayed at the crossroads, do you want to roll me a quick perception check?
Yep. Nope, that's not perception, that's performance.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just making sure
I get a
she
plus
doesn't
2
get
to that.
taken.
Oh, is that part of your thing? Awesome. So yeah, the 3 of you at the crossroads hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog.
Which way is he coming from?
I'm gonna start.
She's coming from that side, kind of slowly into your direction. She's being very, very...
I'm just going to say, good morning, sir.
So I'm a woman.
Sorry, madam. I was too busy playing my lute. I was very enthralled in my music.
Brings you out on this
Just
fine
one
morning?
moment, and she knocks on one of the doors.
Bring out your dead.
And to the door comes, you just see a kind of shadowy shape hand over a smaller human shape to her, take something from her and disappear back inside. That shape appears to be a child that she had taken in.
What have you got there?
None of your concern.
I think it might be a little bit of our concern.
Is your purpose for this visit this morning?
Never you mind, and with that she's kind of stuffed the boy in a sack, strapped him onto the cart, starts making her way kind of past you all.
I kind of want to investigate the cart.
Yeah.
Right, can we stop her and block her way?
Yeah. Try. She's
Drek, you do it. Block the way.
Strength check.
A performance.
yeah.
Or intimidation, eh?
Do a big old performance, big boy.
Oh. Yeah, strength or intimidation. Let's just... Oh.
You rolled a strength save, so you get to re-roll that. You look
It's a
at
save. Just a regular strength.
Oh.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh.
Oh no.
somehow this raggedy cloth, tiny seeming old hag of a woman has managed to push straight the fuck through you.
It's okay. Not all of us can,
What the fuck?
Can I use my bunny jump to jump on the cart and investigate?
She will not take kindly to the action. Are you sure you want to do it? If anybody's looking at the stream,
Pardon?
if anybody's looking at the stream right now, I've got her stat sheet on. Not that that's metagaming or anything.
Oh,
I'm saying.
Yeah. Just don't be looking at the stream if you have the stream up.
Or do, and let that help you make your decision.
Yeah.
If you want to agitate this woman.
I'm assuming from that I do not want to agitate the woman, so I am going to stay away.
She carries on pretty much ignorant to all of your actions and sets off. Not on the path as everyone else seems to. She has no fear of heading straight through the woods and sets off in the direction. Cannot discern for now.
I don't like that. That was very, very suspicious.
And I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't like any of this place, to be fair. It's all suspicious.
Agreed.
When I see her coming out of the house, I'm gonna run
She
down.
never actually entered the house. She
Okay.
never entered the house.
No, I'm not talking about that lady. I was talking about whenever escort.
Oh,
Yeah.
Irina has now emerged from her house. She seems to be carrying a sword now and
Okay.
wearing a breastplate.
I'm gonna run down to meet her just to, kind of walk up with her, just see how she's doing and everything. Like, have normal just chit chat. And then as we get up to the rest of the group, I'm gonna be like, so what did I miss?
I'm not sure. There was some form of exchange and a tiny body looking thing, but we don't know exactly what happened.
She managed to push past Drek, and I don't know how she did that.
Wait,
She was
what?
tiny.
Yeah, this woman was literally like wispy and covered in rags, and she somehow made her way
I'm
through
gonna
the dress.
look at Arena and be like, have you heard of this type of thing happening? Or is it just a...
I believe she's one of the coven hags that resides at the old windmill. We usually just kind of leave them. They're very powerful.
Well,
Coven best thing after.
yeah, we probably shouldn't mess with them then.
Probably shouldn't. How long have the coven been in this area?
Oh, couldn't say. Been here longer than I've been alive.
Well, off to town. Let's go.
And with that, you all make your way through the misty town to the outskirts, and we shall go back to the big map.
Big map. Big massive map. There we go. Everything's loaded. There we go.
Oh, I've got token.
Oh, Alex, you all token, yeah.
Don't you love old tokens?
Can't even see my current token.
You have to zoom in some.
It's over the village of Barovia.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah. Let me grab an arena. Yep.
Well,
there we go.
Does anyone think it'd have been clever to grab a map for this location of Valekia?
I was hoping Irina knew where it was. Irina?
There's effectively only one road through this land. It diverts at certain points, but there's signposts along the way. I'm sure we'll be okay.
no? Well, if you say so.
Don't stray too far, Arena.
Just stay close.
Where is
Keep going.
where's my bit?
Are we going to woods?
Alright, I think this is one of the stop spots. Right here.
And
Anyways.
start to do a reedy bit.
Dread?
Stay
an
with
old
us.
An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off 3 directions. Barovia village to the east, the direction you just came from. The Zerpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we shouldn't take any detours and head straight up the road to Valeki.
Especially while we've got with us. We don't want to catch the eye of Strahd.
But don't have. Didn't we hear from the innkeep that Ravenloft was known as his castle? As in his being, big boy.
He who shall be named.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we should stay away from.
So, Ravenloft and Valeki being the same way may not be the smartest idea to go to. Maybe the
Is there
Abbey
a
is
way to
actually
go
the smartest
around?
way.
Don't want to be
What
close.
do you think, Drek?
We want to try and stay away from that possible castle if we can.
From the back arena pipes up and informs you that the castle's on a slight detour. We can just follow this road and we can not go in the direction of the castle. That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, to be fair, we could actually follow either road from here.
Oh, so we still should be okay to go.
Okay.
It's not.
Whichever one you feel more comfortable with, Arena.
I mean, I'm not really the one that's going to be doing much of the fighting, so probably best to leave that up to you. The dangers will probably be fairly equal either road.
I think we should take a vote.
I think we pick now and then we just decide with what we have later.
Yeah,
Personally,
I'm still up for Valeki.
the idea of being anywhere close to that castle kind of is a little spooky to me. I don't like the idea of that.
Yeah, I don't like being so close to the castle. But is it okay? Do you think it's a worthy risk to go down that route, even if it's a little bit off from the castle?
I mean, Arena, how far off is Valeki from the castle? Is it a good ways down, or is it like...
If we followed the road, we'd pass Ravenloft before we reached Valeki. It would be a detour off the main road to reach Ravenloft. There is only one road.
Okay.
From.
And we might as well just be smart as we pass through that area.
Okay. On to Valeki it is.
Which is this way, right? Or the other way?
Yeah, it's the other road.
So it's down this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm colorblind as shit, so I can't see if there's a path or not. So
Yeah, I'm kind
Follow
of...
the other markers. I don't really know how I could make it colorblind friendly, dude. I apologize straight away for that.
That's alrighties.
I would say, is it the black lines that are the trail kind of thing, or is it...
No, the black lines are like contour lines of a map
Okay,
that shows
okay.
altitude. This red map, the red line must be a GM token.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it does like a wrap around and then come along to like here, and then comes up this way.
But no, it doesn't. As you leave the area, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless grey body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly that it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
He wasn't there like 2 minutes ago, was it?
No, he was not.
Right, I'm not going.
Well, Leorora, Bobby, and Dooku, you see just an unfamiliar Barovian. Drek, you see yourself hanging from the gallows, staring dead-eyed.
I'm not so sure we should go this way. I don't like how he's turned, and we don't know if it's somehow enchanted to be eyes and ears of a certain person we shall not name.
I guarantee you it is.
Yeah. Dead body's never a good sign. I think we should just keep moving.
I'm gonna look. Is Arena stopped there, or is she still following us?
She's like with the group.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So she's like in the middle of our group, or is she kind of trailed back a little bit from everyone
no,
else?
she's trying to stay with the group
Okay.
as best she can.
I'm gonna just give you guys a push forward real quick, and I'm just gonna kind of stay back slightly.
It would be really helpful. Is there any way like we can do insight on it to see if like it isn't, it's like an undead or?
This is where having our
If you want to investigate.
yeah, I was just saying I'm gonna do an investigation on that too.
If you're investigating it, how are you investigating it? Are you going to try and spin it, get a better look? Are you going to not touch it at all? Like what's?
I'm not touching it. I'm getting kind of like looking at it, seeing if there's any marks, anything like that. If it's just like a random thing that just showed up, like, is there a way that it showed up? Is there some sort of way that, is it magical? Is it, what?
Like the rope that was there before that seemed frayed is now like a complete rope. It's literally just, it suddenly appears like a new.
As if it was
body.
just hung. Okay.
Like, well, not like just hung, like it's been hung for a while. Like
it was just hiding, like there was some
clearly-
sort
it's
of
clearly
illusion
a
on
dead
it.
body.
I'm gonna like butt it with the end of my loot, and I
Oh.
get +2 to that as well.
Oh,
I was gonna do the same with my spear. Just no, I didn't figure
Oh.
out anything. But just
You know what?
poke it to see if it twitches or anything.
So you don't notice any particular marks or anything discerning sigils.
I
or,
say,
no.
and on top of that, I might as well poke it with my my longbow.
I was going to say as Bobby reaches forward and gives it a quick bump with a loot, it immediately starts to crumble and dust and dissipate back into the wind, leaving the frayed rope again.
I do not like
No,
this.
I don't like this. Let's go.
But do we continue on this path or do we backtrack?
Like, for the sake of the argument, you are all still here.
Yeah, we're all still
terms
about
of
in
the-
that corner, like there.
Yeah.
So one route leads you up through these trees, basically, and the other route leads you up around these trees.
Oh, okay, so it's like that. So it's like a split right here, basically.
Like the split is on this tile next to Arena, effectively, and one leads up to there. Like, I'll do a quick.
Oh no, okay, now I'm seeing the path now. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's basically there's the trees and then it, yeah.
So which one's to Valeki?
The one on the left.
The southwestern path, so the lower one.
I don't fancy like staying here, waiting for more bodies just to appear. I think we should get going.
I say if we're going, we need to move now.
Especially because we're losing daylight.
Oh, it's very, very early in the day still. It was dawn. Like,
Yeah,
the
like we
sun
woke up
rising
and it
as
was
the
still.
rites were said
Yeah.
for the
Oh, I only
burial.
meant
So.
it's like the more we deliberate, the more time passes. Is all I meant.
Oh,
Either
right,
way,
okay, yeah. Sorry.
Let's get going. If we're going left,
Yeah.
we're going left.
We in the game.
I think we should.
Okay. If we're
We
going
can
left,
always, if we don't like the look of Valeki, we can always go back to the app.
okay. So Drek, you take front. I'll take, unless you want to take back.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. I'm gonna trail in the backside.
Yeah, I would have run just straight to the trees though.
Jack, don't go too far. We don't want any more mishaps.
Yeah, I'm kind of just staying behind everyone else. Just keeping an eye on everyone in the group.
That's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. What be some bullshit? I don't like those. I don't like when he starts rolling.
I don't like it when he rolls that numbers.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh
What do
no.
those numbers mean?
As you're all steadily making your way along the path. Where the fuck are they?
Suddenly, Tarascalich.
Oh no, not again.
Someone's
You
gonna
say again like I've ever been that guy.
No, I'm saying again as in, oh God, we're gonna get fucked.
Maybe. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this is fucking doing my nut now. I could have sworn that's this.
Be
Oh.
right back. I just remind the show.
Oh no.
As you like making your way through the trees and along the path, you catch glimpses of a couple of hunched figures, almost like they're spying on you. They're not. They're just suspicious. Their gaunt bodies covered in needles, like pine needles.
Hmm. They're just curious. We don't need to attack. We don't have to kill everything.
You sure?
I say we keep moving
I
and just keep
I'm
an eye
the
on
right
that.
way.
I was there. I
Yeah.
actually went into the room. What have I missed?
We have a bunch of
Um,
people staring at us, basically.
There's as you've been moving your way through the path and through the trees, you've seen a couple of hunched figures, almost like they're following you, just a little bit curious about your presence. Their gaunt bodies covered in pine needles, needles like pine needles. They're not actually pine needles.
I'm just like, draw a picture. It'll last longer.
I'm just gonna
With
start
that,
pushing
they
up.
both scurry off quickly through the trees.
That's gonna come back and bite us in the bottom.
Rude. That's what they were.
Let's keep moving.
Path north. Does that go to the castle? I can't see a path.
I know you can't. I can. You are fully allowed to just wander these lands, guys. Like, you don't strictly have to follow
Yeah.
the path. The path's there for my sake.
No, but where is Valeki then?
Yeah, like where would it be on this map?
Where is
Outside
it
of
on this
game.
map? And then we'll make us way to it.
Hang on a
Because
sec.
this is the only other structure I see other than this town.
Yeah, there's that there.
There's like a small
There's
little
like a
town
little
there.
one there, yeah.
And then, yeah, there's something here. Is that where it is? Right there?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
So
And-
that's that there.
Outside of game, from what I know, this is the castle. Okay.
But nobody getting me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Outside of game.
Or suddenly Strahd.
Oh god, no. Plus no. Alright.
No, because I'm not doing that with Strahd, because that's not how you play Strahd. Suddenly Strahd and two henchmen.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Alright. I say we keep moving
Ooh,
forward.
random encounter table for Strahd minions that he has with him at any given moment. Splendid.
I say-
what?
I just say we keep moving.
So yeah.
I'm gonna,
It's in-
once I've caught up to the group about here, I guess, I'm gonna ask Irina where, like, if this is still a split to go up to the castle or not.
Well, I've got a monologue. So you
Okay.
follow the dirt road as it clings to the side of a mountain and ends before an arcing bridge of mold-encrusted stone that spans a natural chasm. Gargoyles cloaked in black moss perch on the corners of the bridge, their frowns weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, a waterfall spills. That'll be this side, I think. Spills into a misty pool nearly 1,000 feet below. Oh, so that's this side.
Yeah, that's that spot right there.
The pool feeds a river that meanders into the fog-shrouded pines that blanket the valley.
Well,
I think we just need to keep going.
I'm gonna
Let's
turn
just
to
keep our eyes
Arena and be
peeled,
like,
basically.
how close are we?
Is there any more signposts here?
No, not here. There isn't. Oh God.
Oh God.
Nope. Don't worry about it. I clicked the wrong thing. It's all me. It's fine. Everything's good.
I was about to say, don't. Oh God! Especially during this campaign, we're
Yeah.
scared.
Panic. I'm allowed to panic. It's me that if I panic, that's because I'm not doing shit right, or I feel like I'm not doing shit right, not because you're all gonna die. If you're all gonna die, I'll be calm and cocky and arrogant, and that's fine.
Lovely.
So you make your way to another crossroads.
And I'm kind of.
Even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits in two, widening towards the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare.
Let's not go to the east.
Yes, do go to the east, because that's the way to Vallaki, because that's the important thoroughfare for the old
Okay.
trading routes that used to serve that and that, which I'm just saying right now on the spur because I can't be bothered making you all roll dice for shit.
All right.
Also, is that Valaki there?
No, that's
No.
Ravenloft.
This is Ravenloft. The only reason I said left is because if that's there and you said it was right to the east, that's
so
what I'm thinking.
that's
Oh, yeah, I'm
south.
backwards. Yeah. So this, fuck's sake.
Left is towards.
You want to go to the
east.
gate?
Yeah, that's the way I'm
Gonna
saying.
approach the gate
Go this
and have
way.
a look at it
And yeah,
and
the
see-
gate's it's just a large like portcullis gate, but as the previous gate, this one is open and does not clang shut behind you.
All right.
Well, at least we can get out of here when we want to.
We'll be lucky if we can.
Careful, my darling, it's not too far ahead.
Shout back at Arena. Arena! Keep up!
Ah, click the wrong friggin' thing again.
I'm trailing behind her, by the way. I'm just.
Yeah, she's somewhere between.
Yeah, she's somewhere between, all of us. It's just kind of the idea.
Can you see anything, Drek? Anything out of the ordinary?
Anything up there, big boy?
No. Do we know if those people are still following us?
They've scurried off from what we saw.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Like seeing those
Would there
dice
be
roll.
anything else that possibly we've noticed as we're going through other than fog and trees and more trees and more spoopy music?
Is that trees? Roll, as you kind of reach. What is fucking going on with this today? Bruh. Yeah, if everyone would like to roll me quick perception checks.
Perception.
One day I'm not going to be blind and I'm going to be able to see perception.
Oh,
Performance.
what is with the rolls today?
I know, right?
Damn.
Okay, so Leroy and Dooku, as you pass the area where Bobby is currently, you see tracks that are very, very similar to the ones left by the Raven, Coven Hag thing,
Okay.
the lady with the wagon in the town. They seem to go up to a windmill.
There's wagon tracks, fresh ones in the ground. I wouldn't
Remember, We don't want to
stray
deal
too
with
far.
this.
Yeah, I wouldn't stray too far from this path and just keep moving.
Let's just
I don't
pass
want
them.
to deal with old ladies who take babies and pay.
As much as I don't like the fact that they take babies, let's just keep moving.
I
Just one
agree.
second. If I put, can you all see the road?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
see the road
Yeah.
there.
Thank you.
Right. I'm okay doing that. I don't mind doing that. You've all got access to the road, so yeah, you can see the road out. Like, for anyone watching the stream that wants to know why I've just revealed the full fucking mapped path for the party, this is supposed to be an area that was once fairly well travelled. No matter how many years have genuinely passed, well-trodden ground does not regrow. So the path would be obvious. Anyone with a fucking survival skill of 5 would be able to note that this path has been walked before, so
Oh, then yeah.
there we are. I mean, that's not fucking rules. That's me just being like, it's a well-worn path that used to fucking be well-worn between 2 places that would have shared commerce at one point.
Yeah, which is pretty obvious that's what it would be.
So, like,
Alright.
there's a reason the gaps in the trees lead like this. You know, it's all apparent. Oh, wait up,
So,
Irina.
there we go.
See anything, Drake?
Nope, it twists around a little bit.
Just see trees, and more trees.
Maybe if I sit on your shoulders, I can see a little bit. I mean, I don't know how tall the trees are.
What's your passive perception, Drek? In fact, what's everybody's passive perception as you're all walking through this bit where the trees are enclosed on
Mine's-
either side?
10. I'm blind as shit.
15
Alright, Pearl.
passive perception.
I can't see
15.
sideways, so
15.
it's okay.
Drek, what's your passive perception? It'll just be at the bottom of your stats.
It'll be right underneath your skills.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, that's pretty good then. So, Leora, Bobby, and Drek, you hear approaching through the trees the footsteps and low growling.
What is sound?
Sound? What sound? I don't know what you're talking about.
Some
Dude, you keep
Growl.
your voice down, there's growling.
Growling? What do you mean?
I don't like the sound of this. Let's
We
try
either
to
move
be as
forward
quiet as possible.
we might
So
not be
could
able
or
to
stand our
move forward.
ground.
Because I grew up in the woods, would I be able to know what growling is?
Oh, is that part? Yeah, if you're part of your backstory, dude, then you are fully aware that those footsteps approaching and that low growl is at least 4 wolves. But they're not hunting at this point, they're about to pounce. So I will give you one action that you can take now, being aware that the wolves are close and they're about to attack you. Being a man of the woods yourself, you know this, you are familiar with the sounds. What are you doing with it? You can either inform the party and set off sprinting, or you can jump into the trees and have a dig. Or whatever you want to imagine yourself, it's up to you.
100% jump into the trees.
Yep. So as you leap through the trees, you are face to face with 4 wolves. They are literally one row of trees and a bush away from where the party is. They are that close to you all.
Drake,
What are you going to do?
Where the hell did he go?
I don't know, he's bound off into the trees.
I think he needs a piss.
I mean, right now,
This is the
come
wrong time to
on.
go.
I'd very much like to frenzy. I'm assuming as I frenzy that people are aware that I'm screaming.
However your frenzy works in your head, dude, give us a little bit of narrative and people can work with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start screaming my head off and just jump straight into the trees. Pulling
Ah,
both my
so
axes
it was
out.
number 2.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
sort of chop it up.
The hell's bells.
Needs less fibre in his diet, does that boy?
So are you gonna make an attack on one of the?
Yeah, the one in front of me. I'll make an attack.
Yeah.
Slasher or smasher? Slasher. Yeah. Reckless attack. Because who I am as a person.
Oh.
That's hit. That's fucking
Oh.
hit.
You,
It's crit
Trek?
hit.
Reckless?
Yeah.
No. Never.
Right? No.
Should I do a critical hit?
No.
Just roll the
It
damage.
should calculate. Yeah, it should calculate it. Okay.
Yeah, and then roll the damage.
So click the damage under your weapon to do that, and that's the default crit calculation. And then whatever it. Why did mine give me a different? Why did I roll
Because
for you then?
what it was, because he clicked it after he rolled the he put the savage attack. So the savage attack is 8 extra damage. Is the way that
Yes.
I'm reading that.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I'm reading it too. So.
Because it's when you score a.
Additional time and add. Oh no, because that's added the strength to it, so it's not 8. That would be a 4. If you want to click, unless you want to take that 9 damage that I clicked out for you, dude. If you want to re-roll the weapon damage, or in fact, no, ignore me completely. So we'll take the 8 as your weapon damage. Roll me another d6, please.
We'll just completely negate what you rolled then.
Yep. So that is. How are you doing it?
Well, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, you've leapt
That's
into
what
the
that
trees
means.
and just gone flop.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him completely off guard and just slash it straight between the eyes. Rip my axe out. I've still got one more attack, so I'm gonna ready it.
Well, unfortunately, there's not another one close enough to you right now for you to be able to swing straight through, as the initial threat that you leapt into has been dealt with. But that is going to bring the other 3 wolves around you now, growling, and that's going to put us into initiative, please.
Bum, bum, bum. Initiative. Oh, you serious?
It's because
That's
you were so
because-
happy about your rolls.
I know.
Curse of the commentator, dude. So, seeing Drek rip his brother's head to pieces with a shiny thing, this wolf is going to leap forward and try to take a chunk out of you with its gnarly ass teeth. Big pointy teeth!
Ambush.
Does a 19 hit?
It does. Yep.
Roll me a strength save.
Sure. I think I might get advantage on some save. Dexterity. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a dexterity. Oh, fuck. 11.
You beat an 11. What's your modifiers? Like, oh shit, you didn't beat the 11.
Oh.
So you've taken 7 points of damage, and in doing what it's done, the wolf's leapt forward and gone for a bite on your shoulder, and in putting all its weight that high, it's put you down on the ground and is on top of you. You are prone.
Has he been knocked out into the trail at this point?
No, but you've all heard the thud of a half-orc being knocked on its ass and the yelp of a wolf having its skull caved in. So,
Alright.
you all have pretty much got a gist of what's going on. But that is the wolf's turn over. We are with Bobby now.
How visible are the wolves to me?
So to you, with your tiny little stature, you can't really see over the underbrush that is currently concealing them. all you know is that you can hear that they are not that much deeper in than you can kind of assume. Like, you know they're quite close within the tree line. You can't see them, but you know where they are. You've heard the sounds of Drek falling over. You've heard the yelp of a wolf having its skull caved in, and you can hear the constant growling of at least 2 other wolves. The only problem is that you do not know exactly how many there are right now because you cannot. This is all assumption.
Can I jump into the underbrush? Like if I jump in there?
Yeah, if you want to take some of your movement, yeah. So as soon as you kind of break through the tree line, it doesn't open up into a clearing as such, but there's enough gap in the trees for you to see Drek with a wolf on him, with teeth in his fucking neck, another wolf at Drek's feet, bleeding to death on the fucking floor with its skull caved in, and 2 other wolves looking very, very angry at a short distance away.
Right, I'm going to cast Spray of Cards. This direction?
Are you attacking?
I am gonna, yeah, I'm gonna attack them with cutting cards. So they need to make a dex saving throw.
Is that the one on Drek or the 2 off to the side?
The 2 off to the side, so I'm doing like a cone that direction.
Yep, that's no problem. Can I do it like this? Is this gonna... What did I do? It's okay, I'll come back. Ah! Stop. It's making me fucking panic. Right, mass roll, save. It's a dex save,
Yep.
dexterity save for Wolfie Boy numero uno. He has got a 6, he has failed the save, and other guy is going to make his save, and he has got a... And he has succeeded on the roll.
Right.
So if you want to roll me...
2d10. 12 for one and 6 for the other.
So the wolf at the front as you started, what I was in my head, it's literally like a deck of cards that you just kind of put in your pocket and just start rapidly like. Okay, so as you pull the cards out of your pocket and start fucking firing through the deck. To anyone that can witness as it's fucking absolute sheer dismay, the first wolf is shredded to fucking ribbons. It is dead. It is minced. It is a nice creepy paper. The second wolf is immediately looking pretty rough. Anything else with your turn, Bobby?
I am going to be casting Bardic Inspiration on who? Me, Leorona.
Key.
So I will say that you cannot actually currently see Leorona from where you are. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if you only have to be able to be heard with Bardic Inspiration. I can't quite remember. I think it might depend on whatever. Bardic Inspiration. I'm not very sure. But yeah.
No, only here.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
I've just gone la 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 la.
And Leorora is just like, I don't remember traveling with a Disney princess. No.
I
So
feel good anyway. This is going to be a good encounter.
Wait, fucking motherfucking... Okay. Oh, he had his turn. I ended up doing that slightly out of order because I'm a div. Leorora, you are now up, so you are on the road. You've heard the singing and the smashing and the yelping and the thudding. You're tall enough to see over that initial underbrush, and you can make out the shapes and the rough locations.
I'm going to jump in where I saw Drek disappear, and I'm going to try and cast Burning Hands on the wolf on top of him. I'm just going to click that to see if it hits. Mouse, stop being a dickhead. That does not hit.
Fortunately, it does not.
Fudge. And there's no. I
You
can't,
have
like-
your bardic inspiration that you can
Oh,
add to the roll.
Is that D6, right?
I believe
Yes.
that's. Is it
Bardic
not
inspiration,
a D8
yes.
at level 3?
No, I don't think it becomes that at level 3.
I know it does at some point.
Bardic, it should be. It should
No, it
be.
changes at 5th level.
Yeah.
It's 1d6.
So yeah, you can add a D6 to that, Leora. Oh, that's very nice. Right, I'm going to actually have to find out if it's or not now because I don't actually remember the stats and I've closed the sheet because I'm special. Also, fun tip for anybody that closes the sheet and then forgets and then has to reopen it and it becomes a thing. If you double click the bar at the top,
Yep.
you can just make it a little shadowed box that you can put to one side that you can then double click to reopen at will. Now, where did I put that wolf one? I can't find it, and because I've got it open somewhere, it won't open. And oh, there it is. There you are. You sneaky bitch. Right. A 13 does hit.
Okay, so roll this. Submit. I got a 13.
Oh damn! So
I-
the
13.
wolf that's got Drek currently pinned to the floor is immediately engulfed in masses of flames. The stench of burning hair fills the air, quickly followed by the smell of cooking meat as the wolf dies.
I'm gonna kick him off Drek, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna
That will be a
use...
bonus action. I'll let you kick the burning animal off Drek as a bonus action.
I wanted to heal him, but okay. So I'm gonna kick him off him so he doesn't get hurt by the flames. Just kick.
And that's not a blanket ruling, that's circumstantial for now. If that comes up again, I'm going to have to think about it.
Oh.
Does it technically count as movement though? Because I still had movement speed.
I mean, you will have taken at least 10, 15 feet to get to where Drek was in relation to where you were.
Yeah, I've got 30 feet.
So, yeah, you've got another 15 feet of movement. I'd say that last wolf is probably actually about that away from you, depending on what you want to do, but I don't think you can do much now, can you? That's your action and your bonus action.
So I can't move now. So because
Well, you can move if you want to, but you can't do anything afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in front of Drek.
You
and
can
stick a
move if you want
barrier
to.
Between the wolf and then end my turn. And now I'm gonna take off my bardic inspiration, or do I have to keep it? Is it for one action or is it for?
No, so that's your bardic inspiration spent now. Yeah, you get
Okay.
one use of that buff.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And we are on with Drek. Drek, you are currently prone on the floor. Leora has saved you from the wolf.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and grab my handful of javelins and the last remaining wolf, and I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
Please say Leora duck, so
Go
you
for
can't
it,
hit
go for
Leora,
it.
who's now
Mhm.
standing in front of
No,
me.
I think
in my head, you're stood to the side, and he's just kind of jumped up right angrily.
Okay then, as long as Leora doesn't get hit.
Unless he rolls like a 1.
Oh no.
First attack. Okay. Do you get reckless attack on melee weapons? It's not a melee weapon. Never mind. Never mind. Just normal.
That's considered a
Hits.
ranged, I believe.
Oh shit.
If my maths
Yes,
is correct in my guessing, it dies.
Nope.
Oh no.
As the javelin flies through the air, it catches the wolf in the. It's kind of turned, and you've caught it kind of in the flank. The javelin is embedded deep in it, but it just looks mad.
It's now got javelins and playing cards stuck in it.
Yep, it's the new games bag for next time people go on holiday. Are we not live?
I don't
What?
believe so. No.
Are we not?
No, because Amy was wanting to watch, but
I mean, I have it. I can give you the first, like, however many.
Oh, I figured out why. For some reason, it set itself to private. Bear with me.
Oh.
That's YouTube's just been like, this is private. Like what? Motherfucker.
Hey, I thought it was suiting.
Don't you mean fitting?
No, suiting.
Okay, suiting.
Also, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Okay.
Going back live. Refresh this.
We'll get there with this stupid YouTube thing.
Do you know, like, it's the irritating thing because we pretty much had the Twitch side of it down. Right now we don't. We are now publicly live. The fault will be rectified.
Will it make the beginning part viewable by everybody? So anybody who missed the beginning can watch.
I can splice that to stick it together. Look at.
Okay. You can tell how used to streaming I am.
Oh, great fun in streaming. We all love good streaming. I'm not sure why it's not visible on.
What's going on?
I bet the YouTube app on fucking Fire Stick doesn't actually support the live stream service, does it? Or
Probably not.
something silly. Anyway, regardless, we are in fact live now. So if I can clarify it up. So, yep, wolf, javelin, oh, you bastard, paste.
There we go.
I'm going to take this one moment to tell my Jack. It's like, what did I tell you about running off?
I did kill one outright though.
That was pretty
Very
boss,
well
to be
done,
honest, I like
darling.
that.
But stay with group.
I should have passed the strength check, but yeah.
Right, so we are up. Dead wolf. Turtle.
Would I be able to get to them at all, considering I'm still at the back of the group?
You can run into the tree line, and you can see what you can see.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, but I don't know how far I can get in because I don't know how far these hexes are.
I'm ignoring the scale for the combat. It's just
Okay.
visual representation for this sake, as anything more than anything.
And I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna go to
the
there.
way the nearest person to you is Bobby. Bobby is probably 10 feet. So you've probably just moved 20 feet to get to where
Okay.
you are.
Okay, so I've used about 2/3 of my movement then. What do I see? Other than the fact
You
that I'm standing over a
see-
dead wolf now.
So you actually kind of see, you know, amongst the trees and the shit, you see Drek, you see Bobby, you see the compressed grass around where shit's been going down, you see the dead wolves, you see the one wolf with a javelin sticking out of it like a candle wick, and riddled with playing cards, and yeah.
Could I move to here to be able to actually be able to do damage because my movement's 30? And by that I mean
To-
right here.
Yeah, I'll let you move.
Okay.
I'll consider that like, yeah, it's like the absolute extent of your movement to get the
Yeah.
the wolf in melee range. Yeah, I'll let that go.
And I'm going to try out the silvered sword just to give it a try. And a schmeck. A schmeck.
Ooh, yeah.
And a
Schmeck it.
a schmecky
And you
schmecky
schmeck.
schmeck. A slice
And you
slice and a
schmeck,
schmecky schmeck.
So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna just decapitate at this point. I'm going up, kind of sliding and then going whoosh.
Just coming down straight over the top of
Yeah, just trying to.
executioner style.
Yep, pretty much.
Awesome. And with that, the headless body thuds into the ground.
I like it when we all get to kill one of them.
Yeah, I
it's
do
fun.
actually.
It feels fair.
Just nice when it works out.
I'm gonna turn around and poke Drake. It's like, do you know how much of a fright you gave me when you was on that floor?
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. I must have rolled a 2 or something.
Rolled a 2? What do you mean rolled a 2 or something? Oh,
I mean, rolled an ankle.
Uh-huh.
come here, let me heal you, and I'm gonna use cure wounds.
I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna start
Do
heading
I-
back towards
Do I have to do it to see if it
Arena.
works, or because he might be winning? Can I just roll how much I'd heal for?
What are you using?
Cure wounds.
I think there's some rolls involved in that, isn't there? Is it not a D8 plus your spell casting modifier or something?
Okay, I was only asking if I
Yeah.
do like if it actually hits things.
No,
I
no,
mean,
you don't
you're
need
not
to do
in
a hit.
you're not in combat or anything like that. So like, if you want to heal the guy, you can just walk up and take all the time in the world to heal the guy. It's fine.
Doesn't do much, but here you go.
I'm only missing 7, so I think that's probably.
Yeah, that should put you back up to.
Yeah, thank
Because it's
you.
one. It's plus Constitution, plus Charisma modifier. I think.
Yeah,
My charisma
for
modifier is
druids.
Oh.
0.
Oh no, plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Yeah. Yeah. So druids is wisdom, so that's plus.
3.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
that-
calculated it in the roll.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
calculated it in the
Okay.
roll.
I'm gonna pick my javelin back up out of his body though, just if I forget.
Yeah,
Okay,
and just cast the leftover wolf bits off it and shove it back in your satchel.
Yeah.
Ah, orc.
Oh, let's get out of here. The smell of burning hair's getting up my nose.
You could take the food though. Arena,
The
come
one
on.
thing I was,
Let's go.
Kind of wondering, you know how you get half races, so half orc. What's the other half of you? Do you get any bonuses for being half of the other race?
So you don't. But I've personally toyed with this idea as a thing that I might
Right.
allow in future. But the kind of default standing is it's one of them weird things. I think generally in D&D fantasy, anything can breed with a human. Very few things can interbreed with themselves.
Yeah.
Me and Tom toyed with the idea of doing like a dragonborn elf. So it's like
That
a,
would be
a
fun.
big elf with kind of scales on it, or a very slender looking dragonborn. We're not sure.
Like imagine the fairest, daintiest dragonborn you'd ever imagine,
Oh,
with
good
like
So
lord.
cute.
excellent angular
Right back, guys.
features.
Everything's so angular that it's just absolutely
Kinda like,
sharp.
Kind of like Aura from Final Fantasy Corey.
No,
I was thinking more like, is it Celebron from The Hobbit?
I was about to
Celebron
say,
from The Hobbit,
yeah,
but scaly. That's Legolas's dad, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
I've actually got the Lord of the Rings 5e thing in and got me for Father's Day, so if anyone wants to play some
Yeah, we
Lord of
need
the
to-
Rings adventures at some point, that is definitely a thing I'm down for doing.
Always.
It's like one of the prettiest books as well. Like it's got this massive like A3 map that pulls out of it, and it's so beautiful.
Is
You'll
it a
have to show
physical
us
game?
sometime.
I mean, I could run it on here. It's got loads of mechanics for like becoming like scarred and affected by the evil that's slowly working over the realm. It's got rules for attracting the eye of Sauron and shit like that. And
That's gonna be amazing.
I know,
I'd love
right?
to
I
play
I would say that
that. Oh my god.
to me that sounds more fun than Pathfinder.
and it's all fundamentally 5e,
Yeah.
so we all already know how to play it.
In the
Apart
like
from
rates
the
of corruption
mechanics.
as well. Like
Yeah.
things can corrupt you in the world.
Oh,
Might
Yeah,
become
like
like a Nazgul.
if you don't do enough fellowship downtime, you can basically end up making yourselves servants of Sauron.
Oh. Okay, so we're approaching
Right.
the town. Do we need to do anything?
Yeah, you need to listen to my beautiful little monologue. The old Sphalic road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. planted in the ground, and flanking the road outside the gate are a half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled upon them.
Ooh, they definitely
This
don't
looks
like
like a
wolves.
lovely place.
Hey there, guys. Can you let us in?
Just a
Wow.
moment while I read up on the rules of these guards. Sorry, guys.
No.
Take your time.
So, yeah, they acknowledge your presence. To one turns around and goes, maybe can. What brings you to Vallaki?
We're escorting a young
We're
lady
yeah.
who is.
Present woman.
I'm just gonna hold my arm, like put my big old turtle arm around her and be like, "Yeah, we're escorting her into town."
She's seeking refuge.
She's going to slowly reach up to your hand and take it off her shoulder and kind of disgustedly drop it back at your own side.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Kind of
I've been sent to come here. Yeah, it's, guy from don't seem to be trouble causers to me. Be warned. There's many guards for this town, and we don't take kindly people causing shit.
well,
So
perfect.
open the gates and allow you in.
We don't
Come
like
on,
to cause shit.
Nope, not at all.
Just shit likes to find us. I say under my breath so I don't upset the guards.
And as you move through into the town of Vallaki. So you
And we're
would have
entering from
entered-
the right side.
Yes, they're correct.
I'm
God,
still
I'm
throwing
finally
myself
bigger
right
than a house.
there. Damn. But everyone live here
I
super
will-
small.
No, I can rescale the tokens if I want. I'm not gonna. Let me find my next bit.
So where are we supposed to take her in here, by the way? Did we ever get told?
We did.
I suppose you could probably just drop her off at a pub or something. Just saying that because I want to go to the pub.
Well, the pub is probably a better place to find out if this is truly the safe place to leave Irina.
So as you make your way into the town, you notice that this place is significantly, or seemingly more alive than Barovia's village itself was. So there's people around, people seemingly going around regular, normal lives.
Like people laughing, having fun kind of thing too? Or
All right,
just-
Mr. Metagame.
I'm saying, is it that, or is it like, are we talking like just, going to work and just like, whatever, who cares type of thing?
Roll me some perception check. Let's see if you notice anything.
Please, game?
Perception on anybody that wants to see shit. Oh shit.
I don't see shit with my little turtle eyes.
And get a +2. Dean.
Awesome. So Dooku, you just see people that they're just seemingly just carrying around. There's nothing particularly strange that you notice. People doing people things. Leora, Drek, and Bobby, you notice expressions of the people in the town on top of what they're actually doing, and you see that whenever a guard seems to walk past, or someone that is a stranger that they're not conversing with, that they seem to alter and appear more joyful in those moments, and then when said people have passed, they revert more to a standard solemn expression.
There's an eerie feel about this town.
What do you mean? It just
Feels
looks
a
like
bit-
people.
Feels a bit fake to me.
Yeah, they seem a bit mindless.
So we staying here, or are we?
I mean, I think personally someone should scout and see like if like interact with someone before we make a full decision. But I don't think we should all enter in case.
Maybe ask the guard if we know where there's a tavern. They always have the good gossip about these places.
That is true.
Do I see any guards? Any guards near me?
You see the few back at the gates that you just came through. As you look around, you see a few among kind of patrolling the walls.
I go up to the nearest pair of guards. Excuse me, don't mean to bother you, but I don't suppose you can tell me where the tavern is?
Absolutely. If you follow the main road through the town, as you make your way towards the centre, you should be able to see and hear the sounds of our Blue Water Inn.
I'm gonna walk up behind the Bobby, sorry, and be like, "Have you noticed any strange goings on lately in this town? Like, has anything been amiss, or?"
In this town? No, we're all quite well looked after here. Everything's hunky-dory.
Insight
Give
check.
Leona a bit of a look like,
Something's
sus.
not right here, Bobby. Something is not right.
Are you two gonna stay here with Arena then? And me and Drekel,
Yeah, we can stay here.
whose tavern's about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk over slightly. Bobby, keep him in eyesight. We don't want him to,
Run off.
go run off or get too drunk.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll keep him with. I'll walk
Can
up to
I
Drekel
do
and go.
this? I don't know if this is a
Come on,
thing, but
let's
can
go
I
for a pint.
summon like a little wildfire spirit to follow them? Because I can summon a wildfire spirit, and so if anything goes wrong, it can fly back and let us know.
Is that a spell or a skill or
It's a
something?
feat.
Can you just stick that in the
Yeah, yeah.
side so I can see?
Yep, yep.
So it act like wild shape is what it seems. It would take one of her wild shape abilities.
But it looks like it can only go 30.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. No.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool if you had like, is it Eyes of the Beast in WoW? Where you get as a hunter?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna
So,
use the
just so
instructions.
what's what? We've got Dooku and Leora staying outside of town with Irina, and we've got Drek and Bobby heading to the inn to scout for info. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yep.
We're kind of just
Cool.
hanging out, making sure everything's safe.
Info. That's what we're
And
hoping the local ale
info.
is called. As soon as I get in, I'm gonna walk up to the bar and order 2 pints for me and Drek, but I'm also gonna be surveying the local customers and see how they're acting.
Yep, well, grey smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the entrance depicts a blue waterfall. See if this guy has some stats. So the barkeep turns and grabs you a couple of ales, places them down on the bar, and have a look. No, it's not that expensive.
Mm-hmm. Go on, how much is it saying it is?
Probably like 15, 20 gold.
Let's hope not. That's a lot of gold for one drink.
So the drinks Oh, okay. So it doesn't pass you an ale. Again, this town only serves wine. There are 2 wines here. You can have a glass of purple grape mash number 3 for 3 copper pieces, or a pint of the superior red dragon crush wine for 1 silver piece.
A pint
Ooh.
of wine.
I think we'd go for the pint of Red Dragon.
Comes in pints.
Damn.
How much is a pint in liters?
Half-ish.
Oh. Okay.
This
Yeah.
reminds me of the scene when the
That's
hobbits
about right,
and
innit?
it's like, what's that? A pint?
Yep.
I'm getting one.
How much does that cost then?
If the red dragon, that'd be two pints of red dragon, that'd be 2 silver pieces. Don't suppose I can interest you in a bed for the evening? It's a bargain at 1 electrum per night.
1 electrum. Oh,
Oh yes, a bargain. I think we'll think about it first. We'll mull it over with our drink.
goddamn.
I definitely feel like this is like that. Surely it says 1 EP for a bed for the night. That's an electrum, isn't it? I'm not.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
electrum.
It's an electrum.
It's the highest you can get in the game.
Damn.
It's like 1,000 gold, I think, or
No,
100 gold,
it's
or-
even higher than platinum. Platinum's higher than gold, if I remember right.
Do I
Oh,
know
no,
anything
no,
about the
EP.
patron?
EP is not. It's the 3rd highest. You have copper, silver, electrum, then gold, then platinum.
Really?
Yeah, that's the way it's done on the sheet.
Odd.
Yeah, bear. How can I help you?
Okay,
Oh.
so
1 gold is 2 electrum.
Yeah.
okay, so that's like 50 silver. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought electrum was
No.
the.
Yeah,
I've worked this out
I thought
totally wrong
yeah.
before. So 5 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold. 2 electrum, 1 gold. Then 5 gold is 1 platinum.
It's like old English money. It's like a farthing and a crown and a shilling. It's
Yep.
fucked up.
Strange.
Anyway,
Or like not muggle money, wizard money, you know, 7 knuts to a sickle and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Very
Get them to do
weird.
that. So he takes your money, passes you the drinks, and he kind of gives you a bit of a look up and down, do you reckon, Bobby? And but I suppose you guys would be adventurers, would you?
You can see, can't you? It's in my eyes, isn't it?
It's on the blood of my axes.
It's that one that gave it away. The guy that smells like burnt wolf corpse.
Alright, Sam, thanks
Generally a good tell.
for the lurk, buddy.
But if I could maybe ask you a favour of you both, I could maybe see to a discount future purchases of wine and possibly beds if you were to do it for me. The shipment of wine that was due in has been waylaid. I've no idea what's happened. It should have come down from the Wizard of Wine's winery, but again, it's a few days late at this point, and I'm running low. If it suits and you find the time, greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind heading over there and finding out what happened for me. Unfortunately, I've got to stay here and man the bar, but
Turn to Drek and I go, well, a room here might be perfect for Arena, at least for now. Should we go back and tell the others?
I mean, I don't mind sleeping outside, but I imagine the other ones will probably want a bed. So yeah.
We'll try and find you wine. Where is this wizard winery?
that's a very good question, and I shall tell you in a moment.
Slowly
Nope,
down.
not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Nope, not that bit. Too many bits.
Do what?
What have I done? Oh, I've done the right thing. What? Is that it? So this is the thing, like, planning for this shit's quite difficult sometimes, and I'm not very good at it yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, the winery, if you follow the road out of town, the last fork before you hit the bridge, if you take that south, you should come to the winery.
We'll see what we can do for you.
I appreciate that.
We're back out. Well, I'm gonna down my pint. Kind of wobbly walk out of the tavern. Go meet back up with the others.
Pint of wine. Probably need to check the constitution save.
Yeah, I'm quite little.
Yeah.
I just down the pint of wine. Yeah, I just downed a to wine, so should I do a constitution?
A constitution save, see if it comes back up.
See if it comes back up.
That not work? Oh, you did.
It didn't come back up. You're all good.
1 second, guys. I need to sort a kid. Okay.
Oh, that's why the boys are acting up.
There's quite a big map for this in as well, but I
Like
didn't want to use it if you all weren't going in.
Where you gonna be
Because it's
going in?
important later.
Okay. No metagaming or nothing though, yeah?
What?
Like, I kind of like to give you all a little bit of insight. I don't like you all being completely
I was
blind.
being cheeky, I wanted you guys to laugh and it didn't work.
I was just saying do what? I didn't even know.
Like, you've got a bit metagaming. Like, I know. A little bit meta. A little bit.
It's
Doggo.
just 'cause I'm still not quite sure what metagaming is, so I'm also trying to learn.
That would be bear.
So, metagaming is discussing actions to be taken in the game, outside of the game, with information that your characters would not have.
Okay.
It's kind of like how I said, I was getting ready to say, like, no, we shouldn't go there because of the fact that Strahd is in that castle, kind of
We
thing,
wouldn't have known that,
and keeping
yeah.
as far away from it as we can because of the fact that I know shit from that castle because I've played part of this campaign before. That's like certain sections of this campaign I'm gonna know, which my character's not gonna know, and I have to play my character the way that, as if I didn't know
Like
it.
he doesn't know, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Shut off your brain to information.
I have a feeling I may struggle with metagaming if I know things.
It's one of those things. I don't mind tiny little bits. If it's egregious, I'll call you out. If I call you out more than 3 times, you'll get a Wrath of God, which is a D100, and then you die.
My brother calls it the fuck about and find out.
Yeah, I just call it a Wrath of God because I'm sick of telling you to stop metagaming, so you've invoked the wrath. But yeah, you'll get plenty of warnings over it. I'm not just going to be a dick about it. So, Drek and Bobby. Bobby, you said your passive perception's like a 15?
Yep.
Yeah, and Drek, yours was a 13, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mine's 15 as well.
Yeah.
And mine's 10 because I'm turtle.
Well, for Bobby and Drek, you've noticed as you've left the Blue Water Inn that there seems to be a raven that seems to be following you a little bit. Nothing too suspect, but you've noted a new raven that seems to be popping about and not leaving you alone too much. It's keeping a big distance, it's perching on rooftops, it's sat near lampposts. As you've moved through, you've noticed a raven moving with you.
I get the feeling that we shouldn't really speak out loud in this place. I don't know why, but I'm feeling watched.
Hmm. Can we do an investigation or a perception check on the raven, see if we know who it is?
You can do a perception if you want, but I'll tell you now that you will not know who it is. You don't know anything. It's just a raven, as far as you know. It just seems a little bit sus that it seems to be following you.
Hide your shinies.
So I've got 4 javelins. Joking.
I was about to say, like, that might not be a good plan.
Could be a very bad turn. So yeah, you've left the tavern and you've regrouped at the gates. The gate's been shut again because no one came back through it. So Leorora, Dooku, and Irina are just on the outside. The guards have shut the gate again. So what are you doing as you get to the closed gate?
Oh?
You said you didn't come into the town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just.
They're not
We're
going to
just-
sit there with the protected
No, I
defensive
understand
gate wide
that.
open.
I'm gonna shout through the gate and go, I've found us a room for the night and a bit of a discount if we help this guy out finding his wine. Should we go for it? It seems like the safest place for Irina to
mean-
stop for the night.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Enough
If
to
you
keep
guys
out
think
the
it's
thoughts of
good,
the
then-
residents?
There's something about this place that's not right. Bit wildlife's a bit
keep our-
weird round here, but
What do you mean?
there's a lot of birds, and honestly, I don't really like birds. Not unless you cook them. And I look back up at the crow like, Raven, I'm gonna get you, eat you.
It's a raven and it doesn't care, or it seems to not care.
All right. Well,
God, could you let us in, please?
yeah. So we just
I'm
wanted to
trying
have
to come
some
through
fun.
now. Yeah, absolutely,
sorry
no problem.
about that.
And then we'll open the gate and let you through.
Then we're just
Thank you
gonna
kindly.
come on in, meet up with the rest, and I'm like, so, what do you mean the wildlife is a bit weird?
There's just a lot of ravens about.
Ravens.
There's just something about them. They make me feel funny.
Huh.
Well, ravens are said to be messengers in some circles. Let's just keep our wits about us.
So
yeah?
where is this tavern that you said you found a possible job at?
So the tavern's just up the road. That last building, see right at the top. It's
Okay.
got some really good red dragon wine. But apparently their delivery's late. And they've said if we help them out, they'll give us a discount on a room. And discount on more wine. I mean, how can you say no to that?
I mean, that doesn't sound bad to me.
I
Now,
can't remember which way you said the Wizard Winery was.
South, I think he said.
Shouldn't we deposit Irina at the inn
It was
first?
east until you hit the crossroads before the bridge, and then go south on that crossroads.
Right.
If anyone wants to make a note, so I don't have to tell you again, or have you all roleplay being lost.
okay, so what was it?
So he said you go south
East.
till you.
You
hit the
weren't there,
bridge,
you don't know.
And then you got to jump
East,
off.
crossroad, south.
Okay, east,
Hmm.
crossroad,
And we have to paraglide, small
south.
boat, and a few horses.
Oh yeah.
Do 2 miles on a push rod, then you have to swim for a bit.
Then I do triathlon, and then we get.
So, let's deal with getting her safe first.
I hope that's not just done when I think it's done. Can everyone still hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
That's okay. My headset does a thing sometimes if I touch my mic and it moves too far upwards, it'll mute itself and I have to reset my headset to bring it back.
Oh, that's annoying.
Anyway. Yeah, really annoying. So, you all heading up and into the tavern this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Gonna
As a
drop
group.
Irina off.
So, scroll to the
love-
bottom for the first floor.
to the bottom.
And it is the kind of obvious entrance. This one.
I don't see anything. I see black.
Yeah, I
You
see
need to go
black.
on the screen
Uh,
to, like drop your
you have
token.
to
No,
drag
I
the
did.
token.
I've put my token in and I can't still, but can't. I do have to.
I saw
that change anything?
I saw it for a
Yes,
second.
I've changed it.
Now I'm black screened. I might have to refresh my screen.
Hang on,
I'm
dude.
black screen as
Have you got your
well, but I
token
can
on?
see my
Yeah,
token.
I have my token. It's right
Oh.
there. I ain't seeing shit though. So let me refresh real quick.
No, I don't think it's that, dude. I think it's my stuff.
I'm just refreshing it anyways. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
I can actually see shit now. You just can't see the whole thing. There we go.
Ah, we're this side. Okay, I got it. I got it. Ow, 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 ow.
There we go.
Cramp.
Random stabbing pains.
Oh, that's worse.
Right in the kneecap.
Ooh.
All places.
Hey, that means you've been shot in the air with a knee.
I was an adventurer like you once.
I was an adventurer like
I love
you.
how no one
Like
caught that I
Clara.
flipped that.
I did. I just thought you'd made a mistake. I didn't want to point it out.
I felt so proud of myself.
It was good. It was good. Okay, let's definitely.
I'm going in.
Hang on a sec. Let me just do it. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I need to go to that. I need to go to this. I need to go.
You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Oh my god.
There's so many people.
Why is there so many people?
Damp cloaks hang from the pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall, under a balcony that can only be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in a dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on wooden plaques.
Normal wolf heads or werewolf wood heads?
You wouldn't know the difference.
They
Okay.
really don't like wolves here, do they?
Would I know the difference?
Really don't.
You just hear someone pipe up, "Fuck wolves!"
Fuck wolves. Fuck
Oh, but-
wolves.
Do you know what? There were 4 outside, and do you know what? Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck wolves.
See, I think I wanted to make a cheeky comment, but it might start a brawl.
I was going to take 2 of the heads to put onto my ghoul skin cloak, but I was like, we don't have the time,
Oh, you should have got 2 heads and made older of them.
Yeah, I did want to.
Twins. Awesome.
I just didn't want to fuck around after
Until
being
they start decaying and
Yeah.
Yep. So, what are you all doing in the tavern?
I'm going to go up and I'm going to order some wine.
I'm gonna go and order 2. One for me, one for Irina, and hand her one as I come back after I've paid for it.
Yep.
Anyone
So,
want a drink on me?
oh, I won't say no to another one of those red dragon wines. Beautiful.
anyone buying Red Dragon? It's a silver piece each
A silver piece?
for a pint.
How many silver pieces to a gold again? 5.
10.
10. Okay, so that takes me down to 30 and
Okay.
7. So I'm just trying to work this out. Okay.
And how many silver was it? 2?
It's 1 silver per drink.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I've got it. Why did I just do that? Because I'm a feckin' plum. That's why I just did that.
What?
I just did bad maths because I didn't realize I already had silver pieces. So what I did is I took a gold piece and put 7 silver pieces on my already 67 pieces. When I could have just easily gone down to 53.
Ay, ay, ay.
It still works. I think. I don't know anymore. I'm just going to change it back because I don't think my maths is quite right.
It's an odd exchange.
Okay, now it's fixed. Okay, this bad maths is fixed.
There we go. I'm just gonna hand her the pint. Be like, if you want it, here you go. Figured you might want something to drink after we had that long adventure.
Absolutely. Where should we go? Can we roll perception checks, please?
Perception.
Fuck.
Of course.
Bobby,
Not so great.
off in the corner of the room, sat with a group of people, seemingly being regaled with story. You notice a very colourfully, resplendently dressed, half elf, what you could assume is a fellow of your own trade, a bard, just recanting tales to the people around him, spinning the yarn, as it were.
Where is he at?
This guy. This one.
Because there's so many people, I'm doing that silly jump up thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe just pushing one aside.
Yes, princess. What do you want? Can you stop yelling at me? No? Okay.
As you approach, you hear him telling her a story of the time when he... What did he do? What ridiculous, outlandish thing did he do? Where he took his personally befriended pet green dragon to fight the great Tarask of the Sword Coast Mountains.
Can you stop
And
yelling at me?
then he also speaks of the time when he single-handedly had a battle of wits against a beholder and ended up tying all its eye stalks into knots that it fell over. Some say that his kneecaps are made of steel and his elbows of ebony. Others say that he likes to put marmalade on his bacon sandwiches.
Oh no.
It's actually amazing. I shit you not.
Marmalade, yeah.
I've never had marmalade, so I can't really
I love
comment, but
marmalade.
that didn't sound...
I quite like Marmite, so I can't really speak.
I
We
can't.
have a visitor, by the way. Someone keeps yelling at me.
Kitty.
It's okay, we have another visitor here. We have Bear in the background.
Hey, yeah.
Can't see, but next to my arm, I've got her brother like sniffing me. Like, why does she get nope nose on my headboard? Stop scratching it! You guys are being a nightmare. Stop yelling at me! I'm being bombarded with cats. I apologize.
How have they been with the heat?
They sleep a lot. This is the most active I've seen them since the last couple of days. They just sleep. The one that was just giving me cuddles has found that I had a big cloth Primark bag and it's on the table and she sleeps in it. She just hides in the Primark bag.
Wish I could do that.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of not believing this guy and his bullshit tales.
Heckle him. Heckle him.
Heckle, 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 heckle.
Yeah, right.
I assure you, young lady, that I did. Everything I speak is true.
From a certain point of view.
Really, everything.
Indeed. Were you there
Everyone
yourself?
knows.
Can you decry my achievements yourself? You weren't there. You don't know.
Everyone knows a bard embellishes their tales. Not you, Bobby. I don't mean you.
She definitely means you, Bobby.
Well, it just so happens that I once beat a beholder in single combat just by calling it a horrible name. Didn't even have to lift a finger.
Can you do a mocking shout at him, or is that only in combat?
Vicious mockery.
So this guy falls under the category of NPCs you do not want to fuck with.
Okay.
Basically, anything we're going to interact with is most likely under that.
Yep.
Right, but it's in my with.
Unless you want to do the magic
True.
around, the magical fuck around and find out. I just prefer not to have a TPK.
Yeah, that's definitely crime gaming.
In between the heckling and that, and him finishing off his tales, he kind of tuts to himself, and he. That's right. Must be off for a moment. You know, I'll return shortly. And he wanders over to the bar, seemingly having a word with bartender. He then takes. Did it say takes? I just fucking read this shit. Jesus Christ, my brain is absolute pudding again today.
It's okay.
I can hear you. Okay.
He seems to take some food items from the barkeep. He then wraps up and leaves with.
What sort of state is he in?
He seems pretty healthy. He seems like he's doing pretty well.
He's not drunk or anything.
No.
Okay. Is the barmaid going to give us any more information?
Don't know, is she?
Yeah, he must be a regular. Hold up. If that many people are gathering around him.
So what are you asking?
What's that man's story? Who is he? Where does he come from?
Where does he go? Where does he come from, Continent Joe?
Motherfucker.
Bobby, can you play the flute while the lute whilst it's in Cotton Joe?
No, what have I
Hey,
started?
that would be Rictavio. He's been staying here for about a month now. He first showed up with a monkey, but we don't allow pets.
So what happened to the monkey?
Well, he left and then came back without it.
Aw. Sad to let my monkey friend go.
I don't know if you guys can hear the meowing, and I hope you can't because she's being a
No,
very...
he can't. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, apparently he claims to be a carnival ringmaster in search of new actors, but he's just been sitting here telling his silly stories most of the time.
He hasn't tried any recruitment at all.
I mean, I think maybe he's realised at this point that he's here now, and he's not really going to be going back to his circus. So there's no point recruiting people where you can't get back to, right?
Would do you mean he can't get back to? Is there no, why wouldn't he be able to go back?
Nobody leaves Barovia once you enter.
Hmm.
Why is that?
What?
Nobody leaves Barovia once you enter.
And why
Is
would
that
that
like
be?
a rule?
That's just how the land is. That's just how it works here. No one's been able to leave for hundreds of years at this point. People occasionally come in. I imagine people like yourselves.
What
I
can
like
you
how
tell
the
us
sun
about?
there. Sorry, the light there. Yeah, the sun lighting well. The music there, just as you said it.
Right. And it's even more funny because it's thundering and
Wasn't
lightning over here
scripted.
too.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Oh, we've had like 5 minutes of rain over here. It's friggin' boiling.
Fucking horrible.
I can't cope.
Oh.
This
It's
weather.
gonna get worse
Next
as
week is
well.
going to be even worse. Here. It's going to be 102 Fahrenheit as our lows.
Oh,
I fucking
God.
screwed up. I've
Damn.
organised a barbecue for my dad's 60th this weekend, and it's going to be awful.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like the
shit.
one day this month.
Yep. So that's going to be fun. But yes, back to the barkeep. Sorry. So how long has it been since people can't leave? I think you said already, but I just want to get back.
That's a very, very, very long time.
To those who try to leave.
They don't.
I don't think we want to know the answer to that question.
I really think we need to know the answer to that question because I would, for one, would like to get out of this once we are finished with our stuff here.
I was I'm kind of just stood behind Leona now and I'm hyperventilating. Like, no, this place is creepy. I can't live here. No, I'm not having it. No.
Bobby, calm down. It's okay.
Calm down. We're gonna get out of here. Don't you worry.
Did you just
Yeah,
hear him? It's been hundreds of years. Hundreds.
Yeah, but they've never had anyone like us, Bobby. We're gonna be just fine.
There's got to be a
I mean,
reason.
If worse comes to worse, I'll throw you over the gate.
Just shot put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that.
And if we can't get out, get help.
Should we go try and find this guy's wine delivery?
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah. We remember.
Irina's going to pipe up from the back and say, I'd very much like to be taken to the church, if possible,
Okay,
before
to
you
the
all
church.
before you all depart.
Have we
I should be
sorted
safe
out
there.
Irina's room? Oh,
She's going to the church.
okay. My bad.
That's where we're going.
Let's
I'm gonna
head
ask
to
the
church.
barkeep. Can you give us directions to the church?
I certainly can.
Okay, where would the church be?
Up your butt.
Got him.
We're
That'd
gonna
be an
have to
interesting
pay for it,
place
aren't
to
we?
church.
Safest place.
I'm not sure it would fit. I don't think I have enough room in my shell.
We'll make it fit.
I don't think
Ooh, ominous.
that works.
I don't think parishioners would like to go to a church in somebody's rectum.
Yeah.
But the church is just head west through the town, and you should come to the church. No problems.
Thank you for your
Right.
help. Did you drink your other glass of wine, Bobby?
Yes, I
Roll
needed it.
me with disadvantage. Oh, how quick did you drink it? I suppose you've been here a while. You've been listening to stories.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
it's
I
not a
didn't
safe
drink.
to
I didn't
drink
drink it as
Okay.
quickly as.
Back out and to the church.
Come on, lads and lady.
And two ladies. Two ladies and turtle.
Did we drop the lady off?
No, we're going to the church to drop her off.
Okay.
Because she asked us to drop her off at the church, which I'm assuming is this.
Oh, does she?
Right here.
Church.
Take me to church.
Come on, you two. Let's go.
I was trying to move, but it won't let me push the arrow keys to move, so it's just like,
Being funny. So this
Rex, stop
slouching
running off.
centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple at the back and walls lined with cracked, stained-glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. The thin mist creeps among the graves.
Sorry,
missed again. I don't trust
Arena.
mist.
Is this the church you're talking about?
Yeah, that will be the one. It's the same deity as our church back in Barovia to the Morning Lord.
Right, let's get you inside
Okay.
then.
I've been trying to decide if there should be some weird kind of prayer thing for these people that are into the Morning Lord, like they do, like draw a big sun with the hands and then, you know,
Just
They
oh.
probably would
spectacles,
be.
testicles, wallet, and watch type of thing. Anyway,
praise the
I'll figure
sun.
that out for another time. Yeah.
Praise the sun.
We worship the light of the sun. We worship the light of the sun.
Kelly, stop being a tart.
Oh,
She's literally like, now she's laying in between both boys meowing at them. She's being a little bit of an attention whore right now.
Yes, girl. Live your best life. If you've got it, flaunt it.
She is a beautiful girl. Yes, sir.
This motherfucker is not giving me much to fucking go on here. But anyway, I'm gonna have to just wing through it and hope for the best, guys.
Okay.
So I'm still learning with the prep side of things. So yeah, this is the correct church. You have all approached. What next?
we are going to drop her off. And then go, you think, relax, and then go get the wine and everything.
Okay, so what are you doing here? Sorry, what were you to say? What did you say you're doing here?
We
with
were
Arena?
dropping off Arena, because that's where she wanted to go, remember?
We had to head to the winery.
And then we need to head to the winery, but I was saying there might, in my opinion, might be a good, but kind of a good spot to stop to. Yeah, no.
So you just like, sorry, so you just like the doors are shut, but you can hear people inside.
Yeah, we're gonna like escort her in, try and get her a room or something. Just gonna walk
yeah,
up
so
and
it's,
knock on the door, kind of thing.
Well, the door's open. You can just
Okay.
open the door. It's a church. It's a sanctuary. You know, they don't lock doors unless they have to in a church. So yeah, you see the priest, who looks quite concerned.
Whatever is the matter, priest?
Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. There was a robbery here a couple of nights ago.
A robbery on the church? What was taken?
The bones of the saint that the church is named after.
Why would the bones be taken?
Nick, get your sister. Get off.
The bones of an ancient saint that could be used to create some incredibly powerful magic or to remove some incredibly powerful magic.
When were they taken?
A couple days
Just
ago
a
is what he
couple of
said.
nights back. Yeah.
Absolutely no leads.
Yeah, any idea whatsoever?
I could only recall I've ever really spoken. Like, no one even
Yeah.
knew about them apart from me. I really shouldn't have even been speaking to you about them. But the only person that knew about them was the young boy that tends the graveyard.
Where
You
would we
seen
find
him?
this young man?
He should be outside. They should be digging a fresh grave as we speak, to be honest.
Hmm.
I can go see if he's doing that.
Father, this is our friend Irina. She's seeking shelter. Do you help her?
I'd very much like to, but unfortunately, I feel the protections that have been offered by this church are no longer intact. I don't believe she'd be any safer here than she would be anywhere else at the moment.
Marina, I don't think it's a good idea to stay here.
Maybe you should come with us. We'll try and find these bones.
Or we can either attempt to find the bones, or we could take you up to the abbey like we originally were planning. Remember,
Yeah,
there
maybe
was
the
that
abbey
other option.
Still has his.
But what if it's the same at the Abbey? And at the moment, everywhere we go seems to be besieged by some form of trickery or another.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, please, if you wouldn't, if you could, if you retrieve the bones, I'm sure that would return the protection to the building. Yeska, the boy, should be outside. I tried grilling him myself for information, but he wouldn't speak.
Is that unusual for the boy?
I'm gonna look at Drek and be like,
He's generally a fairly timid. The only reason I told him about the bones was because he was petrified of. And he kind of looks around and gestures to the land in general. It's like, it's not the brightest of areas.
I'm gonna look at Drek and be like, do we want to intimidate it out of him?
No, he's mid. Let's go try a gentle approach in the beginning. Don't
I'm
want to
wondering
scare
if
the
we
poor
can just-
thing.
If we can just grab any bones and just play them off as the bones he's looking for. I don't particularly believe in religion, so I reckon we could probably get away with it.
Let's see if the boy knows anything first
Yeah.
before we try to trick him.
Just come back with like a rat skeleton, like, here you go, mate.
Turns out your saint was very small.
He's just a very small saint, yeah.
And very rat-like.
So anyone that's going outside to look for Yeska, if you want to roll perception as you go outside, anyone that's going out to find him.
Oh, wow.
Perception.
At least it's getting better.
All right. A little better.
1 second, my mouse is being a bit funny.
No, you're okay.
Thank God for you, though, Bobby. Jesus wept.
Right.
That's plus another 2 as well because of a fucking
Yeah.
ability, so that's 25.
Ice.
No, I just
Balls.
performance.
Just these buttons pass.
Perception.
I know, my mouse keeps
Oh,
being a pain in my... Oh, well, that was useless.
it's okay. At least you rolled. So, Bobby, you see behind, between a couple of gravestones in the mist, the shadow of a small-ish lad, early teens maybe, possibly a little bit younger, smashing away at the ground with a shovel, doing what he can.
I'm gonna approach him first because I'm kind of the smallest, least intimidating person.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm fucking wrong. I've crossed over characters. I'm
Oh.
fucking thick. I'm really, really sorry. I've fucking just read through it. You don't see Yeska. You did tell Yeska. You go outside and you see fucking not a young teenager, like a late teens
Late teens, early 20s.
lad. Yeah, kind of late teens. I'll see if I've got a handout for him, so you can see who you are speaking to, who emerges from the mist. No, we're not doing that. Has it been a knob? Yes, it is. I do surely have a handout for that. I've got the art for him in the book. I've opened all the things. So sorry, everybody. I'm terrible at this sometimes. There we go. And this is who raises their head from smashing into the ground. Like, hello, can I help you?
Hi there. I was just speaking to the priest inside. Told me about the problems you've been having. I wondered if you knew anything.
About what problem? Sorry.
I'm not sure how much he's told other people, but bones that have gone missing. Kind of important.
Roll me perceptions as you've said that.
Oh,
So it's an 8, but still.
I just kind of looks at you, kind of confused. The theft, yeah, dead end. No one has a clue.
I'm gonna
In
look back.
fact, very few people. In fact, no one outside of, I imagine, you people, me, and the priest know that there's anything on.
I'm gonna look back at Drek and Dooku and kind of just gesture as a like. Would you like the meaner approach?
I think he knows something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if intimidation's the best tactic or not. 'Cause that's all I've got.
Can I roll insight to see what if he's actually like if he knows anything from how he answered Bobby's questions?
You want to roll a what then? Sorry, dude.
Would I be able to roll insight to see if he's lying about if he knows anything about it or not?
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm just curious if I could. And if it's not going to do anything, then you know, screw it. I'm rolling it anyways. I don't get shit.
You don't know shit.
Yep. Well.
If you don't mind, I'd really like to get back to my hole digging. We've got a burial in the morning.
Oh, see, now I can't intimidate them.
Why not?
Do
Oh,
it.
he's digging graves.
Do it.
Would Drek
I
actually
mean-
care though?
No, I wouldn't give a fuck. Oh,
You-
I did.
You could threaten to throw him into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna threaten to put him in one of his own holes. The ones he's dug, that is.
Why?
Because
He's
we
going to
don't
threaten a
think
guy.
Yeah,
Sounds
fuck
like
it.
he's keeping to it.
He's been polite. He's been decent. He's just gone back to digging his
He hasn't given
hole.
us what we wanted.
I don't know what you want. I've got work to get on with.
I've got to put you in this hole. That's my work.
But why?
because
No,
we
I
think
don't.
you're
I'll
hiding
get the
something.
guards.
You can
Okay.
try.
I mean, there's no need for the guards. We're either you know something about this or you don't. And we need you to be truthful here.
Roll intimidation. If you want to roll intimidation, roll intimidation.
Oh yeah.
I need to know how you're intimidating him. Let's have a bit more RP.
I mean,
I did just threaten to put him in his own hole. I've just picked him up. It's just a little fella. Picked him up. He's dropped his shovel on the floor.
Yeah, he
yeah,
absolutely has.
like,
You are bigger than he is.
come on. I'm adding to this too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Two
So
hit
as,
these
his,
silly boys.
as the tension rages around his
Mm.
his tunic, I guess, and his feet leave the floor, panic sets into his face. But, I'll tell you. Just you big fucking angry thing. Please don't fucking kill me.
well, tell us what we want, and we'll call him off of you.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want? What you fucking
What do
want?
you know about the bones? You must know something.
Okay.
You're the only other person in this town who knows anything about them.
Okay. That's not true. That was a lie. That's because I was told about the bones. And I was told about the bones because the priest slipped up and told the kid about the bones. And the kid told me. And then I might have
Spit it
passed
out.
that information. Shush! I'm trying to help.
Shushing in this position, I don't think you realise exactly how precarious that is.
I
My
can still
friend.
shout the guards. I can see one on the wall.
But can you get here in time?
And how would the guards like it if they knew you were trying to cover up a theft from their church?
Yeah, get him, Bobby.
How about we
Yeah.
go
Roll
get the
persuasion.
guards? Roll what?
Persuasion.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
How about we go get the guards?
His ass visibly falls out.
his pants have literally just fallen.
Like all the fucking air and resolve and everything has just gone from him. With
Like I
those
said,
words.
answer the damn question.
I told the coffin maker I needed some help. I've been struggling to look after my sister. He offered me money for the information. He gave him the information. I then might have also pried up a couple of floorboards in the church, dropped into the crypt, stole the bones, and given them to him.
Where is this
Yeah.
coffin maker?
He's up in the town.
Where?
In the town!
I think we should turn him into the priest. Or at the very least, make him take us to the coffin maker.
Minimum of that.
Please don't take me to the coffin maker. Don't let him know that I told you anything.
We can either do that, or you
I
can
think
tell
we should
us.
put him in the hole.
Yeah, or we could put you in the hole, and then cover you back up.
What do you want from me? I gave you everything.
Why?
Only after we had to threaten you. I tried to be nice.
Mm,
I tried to look after my sister, okay?
And how does
And I
taking down the
understand
protections
that.
of the town help your sister?
Doesn't need protecting if she starved to death, does she?
Sorry you had to go through that. But what you did, not. You are going to help put it right.
Yeah, either you help us put it right, or you can just kind of sit here in the
I
air.
gave you the information. The coffin maker's up in town. He's not too far from.
Why are you afraid of the
Rainbow.
coffin maker?
He's a creepy old dude that builds coffins and hangs out with the dead. I just dig the holes.
But you had no issues going to him with this information and then delivering in the items to him. But when we suggested you take us, you begged us not to.
That's
There's
because
must
he
be-
has money, and with have money comes influence, and with influence comes the ability to bribe a guard to have me off. Please.
I think we should just leave him. Even
Yeah,
though what he
I'll-
did was disgusting, he was doing it for family.
If we
I can
leave
lead
you,
towards the building. If it helps, I can lead you in the area of the building, and I can point it out to you. But please, keep me out of the conversation.
we will.
I'll put him down, but do you reckon I should bend his shovel?
No.
No, I would say at least hold on to him.
I totally think you should.
Very well.
Yeah, let's put him down. He can lead the way.
The least you can do is lead the way and point it out. And
Any additional information would be appreciated.
yeah, any extra information, you might get some money from it.
I've told you everything.
Well, lead the way.
So he leads you. I can figure this out. Not sure which. He leads you back through the town, way past the inn, over to this kind of area,
It's like right there kind of
and
thing.
gestures to this building. I think it would be. It's like, it's there. I'm going back to the graveyard to finish.
Hang on
digging
a
my
minute.
hole.
I'm going to pass him 2 gold for your sister and to make sure you don't do this again.
And to not get the guards involved. I'll
Yes.
toss him another one too.
His eyes are going to well up, and he's going to, thank you. I hope I've not caused too much trouble for the town. And he sets off kind of hastily back to the graveyard.
There we go.
And with that, we're at 10:34.
Yep.
So, would we like to leave the session for today?
I would say it's a
think
pretty
right
good
away.
spot. Honestly.
To be honest, guys, absolutely.
Yeah, again, is absolutely right. We've
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
like
both
I'm
struggling
dropping.
asleep and shit. It's been difficult last couple of days. I've not been
Yeah.
well last 2 days. I love playing D&D, so I'm not going to not play D&D. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been sweating the whole time through this stream.
Oh yeah.
Like trying to cope. So yeah, then with that, we will end the session here with the party about to confront the coffin maker as to the whereabouts of St. Andal's bones. We may pick this up again next week. I'm not sure what the plan is. I'd say keep an eye on Twitter, but I'm not sure how much activity that's getting at the moment. I can't say I've noticed much. Yeah, anyone that's joined us at all, thank you very, very much.
Yes.
We do
Thank you,
appreciate it,
everybody.
and we will be back next week in some form or another.
Good night.
Thank you guys.
Bye, everyone.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.